Hey everyone. So I could not get my video to post on YouTube. The one that posted for Monday was supposed to post today. It posted fine in TikTok, but not YouTube, and it would not let me edit it. So I had to delete it, and so everybody gets a bonus today. So I'm going to read 4 cards. I'm going to try to make this fairly quick, but it could go a while. I only have 10 minutes. But I wanted to do a year ahead. So kind of like how your year is going to go, because New Year's is right around the corner. So here we are. And I'm going to start with the first card. You pull the 9 of Swords. So what I see with this is you're going to start the year of 2025 with a lot of anxiety and chaos. And I don't think this is just one of you. I think this is like maybe all of us in this country, maybe other countries. There's a lot of things going on in the world, both politically and natural disasters, different things that are happening. So I can see the anxiety here. There's a lot of people that are stressed, that are anxious. They don't know how things are going to turn out. So you are not alone in that. We are all in this together. The 3 of Embers, which is the 3 of Wands, basically. You see people like try to dance away. This lady's getting carried away. She's like floating up in the air or something. So this speaks a lot to intuition. But 3 of Wands is also about waiting. Delays and pauses and waiting and patience. And I feel like it relates to the first card, as in all that anxiety is going to lead up to the waiting and watching, observing what's going to happen. So I know a lot of you are just going to be, holding your breath, like trying to see what's going to happen with certain situations. And it may not, it could be things like politically that affect us as a country, but it could also be, watching to see what the weather does. Wasn't there just a tornado outbreak in like the Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas area? It's been wild. They may have another outbreak today for all I know, but it's been a little crazy out there. We have volcanoes erupting. I think in Iceland. There could be other places, but erupting again, no less. And then there's been several earthquakes. There's been flooding. There's been just a lot of things going on. So I'm right there with you guys. We're all going to be waiting and holding our breath going, what's next? But so I think a good part of the year is going to be like worrying about how certain situations turn out, especially if it does affect you in some way. It could be directly or it could be indirectly, but if it has an effect that, like a roll down effect, I don't know if that's the right word to use, but we're all going to be affected one way or another. And if we're all technically by, consciously connected, then yeah, we could all be affected through this. I tend to feel, as an empath, I tend to feel a lot of people's emotions, especially when big things happen. When we had the Murrah bombing here in Oklahoma City back in '95, I didn't realize it, but I got very depressed afterward. And I think I could feel the weight of the world, like the sadness from all the people around me. And it was very concentrated in this area. So it makes sense. Because I also felt it, but a little bit less after 9/11. I felt like the whole country was very sad about it. And there was just a very, very high degree of sadness there. But I wasn't close to that since I was in another state. So I don't think it was as bad the farther away. I couldn't imagine how it felt there in that city. But I have an idea thanks to the experiences I have had. So let's just wait and see what's going to happen out there. Things can always change. I do believe that there is power in meditation, power in prayer. There's power in a lot of things that we don't even realize. Your thoughts are powerful. What you speak, your words, they're powerful. So if we have a good mindset and we try to find the silver lining in things that go wrong, if we can meditate, if we can see a better future for ourselves and for the country, for others, we can change it. We don't realize the power that we have with our consciousness and our soul. We are powerful beings. We're only held back by physical bodies. That's it. There's so much more we can do when we get released out of this body. So, and that I believe, I've been watching a lot of different things. Please, if you've got Amazon Prime or any of them, but Amazon Prime probably has the most. I do highly recommend checking out Gaia, checking out the free trial on that. I haven't done it yet, but even if you don't, there's a lot of free stuff on Amazon Prime that are documentaries documentaries on yoga and meditation, healing. There's all kinds of stuff out there. It just depends. And things will change because they always change things in and out right around the first of the month and the last of the month. So who knows? New documentaries could come out. But Down to Earth is a good one. And then Heal is a good one. I've been watching so much. There's a lot of near-death experiences, and it's really cool to watch and see how the experiences are all different, yet there's similarities. But all of it seems to be free will, so I kind of like that idea too. Now that I've gone 5 minutes, I will move on, but just expect that the first of the year is going to be, feeling that anxiousness from yourself and a lot of people, and the waiting to see what happens. So just be observant and keep an eye out and see what happens, and just roll with what you can. Sometimes there's nothing we can do. It's out of our control. But we can just take care of ourselves and do the best we can. And if it affects us, well, we'll have to adapt. But you have the Four of Embers. So I think the other half of the year is going to go great. Four of Wands is all about stability. Some people might be getting married. It's a marriage card. It can be, traditionally. It's also known as the Four of Embers, so it's fire. Like, I kind of see this like, oh, it's somebody, looks like they're meditating. I love this, because meditation is big for me right now. But there's meditation in here, and that can be a lot too. Trusting your intuition and following it is just going to keep you on the right path, and it's going to keep you going in the right direction. But I do see a lot of stability coming in. So I think things are going to even out, and we're going to be able to breathe a sigh of relief and rest easy. And then you're going to end the year with the King of Cups. I love this. It's also known as the Peacemaker. I love that. With all the stuff going on, the political climate and such, peacemaking is what we need. We need to put more love and kindness out in the world. And for those of us watching, it's up to us, because there's so many people out there that don't believe in that, and they just want to be rude, and they want to not help. And, it's going to be up to us to do this. And this is something where it's like, all we have to do is just show love to people and show kindness. I mean, we don't have to force anything on them. We don't have to do anything. But putting that out there ourselves is also kind of raising the vibrations, the frequencies. It's raising the love in the world, and that's something that we really do need. Especially with everything that's happening, we're ending the year with love. So for some of you, you could be falling in love or getting into a relationship. You're going to end up loving someone, or they're going to end up loving you. So it's going to be really good. And the Peacemaker says the end of the year is going to be peaceful, so we can enter 2026 much better than we're going to start here in this month, in this year. So make the best you can of 2025. I think good things will come out of it, but we have to take the good and the bad. So that's where we are. But I hope you enjoyed this bonus reading. Until next time.